And good morning. This is our 9 o'clock update for the World Cup. Happy 4th of July to everybody fishing the World Cup around the world. We've had a busy 3 hours since our last update. But first of all, we'd like to thank our sponsors. First of all, Bosch Towers, above and beyond the rest. Here we go. Bosch Towers. Timmy Bosch, you better be smiling on this 4th of July. All right. Also, Black Bart Lures. They're the official sponsor for the World Cup. Today, we're going to talk about actually two of Black Bart's lures. We're going to talk about the Zulu. Connections. Here we go. We're back up. The Zulu is a previous World Cup winner. It is one of the most aggressive lures built by Black Bart, as told by Gary Tullis. Also, Gary Tullis likes to refer to this lure as talk about teasing the little kitty. It's one of his favorite lures, the Zulu. The Zulu's little brother, the RPP, is caught the third largest blue marlin in the Gulf of Mexico at 1,038 pounds. So remember, Black Bart Lures, official sponsor of the World Cup. I see you guys. I see you, Debbie Lambert. How are you? All right. Let's get some of the updates I have from around the world. The Seychelles is lines out. Lines out for the Seychelles. The Viking was 0 for 0 today, while the 9G raised 3 blue marlin, but did not hook up with any. They reported very, very bad weather. Bermuda, it's now 10 a.m. in Bermuda. We've had 1 blue marlin released right now aboard the No Cazador. Once again, very slow fishing there, but really nice weather. Steve, I see you joined there. Good morning, buddy. Any updates on the Wasabi? Matthew, I have not heard from the Wasabi since they left the dock this morning. I talked to Big Red this morning when he called me approximately 5 o'clock as he was going out of Oregon Inlet, getting ready to go offshore. Just wanted to double check the phone number to call in case of hookups. Another report, we have the Auspicious out of St. Martin gave me a call offshore. He was telling me that it's blowing 30 knots and it took him quite a while to get offshore and not looking pretty, but they're going to go out there anyway and try to put one on the dock for us. Also, it's noontime right now in Cape Verde and Madeira. That's where we've been having some unbelievable action this morning. Cape Verde has put 2 fish on the dock. One of them is, actually let me grab my other little whiteboard here, counting all our hookups. And we have 1 boated fish aboard the Andromeda, and they're calling that fish, hold on one second, we got a live call coming in, hold on. Good morning, World Cup. This is Joe Lannis from where? Auspicious, how are you, sir? Okay. Yes, sir, and we're doing a live broadcast on Facebook right now, so I'm going to put you on speaker and continue this call. We have, actually, I'm going to leave you right here. We have 2 fish boated right now, 1 aboard the Andromeda at 101 inches, and we have another fish boated on the Dreaming On, 114 inches, 56-inch girth, and a 17-inch tail. We have 1 boat still hooked up in Madeira. They've been fighting the fish for 2.5 hours now. That's the Macaira. Now, while I have you on the phone, what is it like out there in St. Martin right now? What's the weather like out there right now? Have you had any bites? 20, 20 to 25 knots, seas 10 to 14 foot? Okay, that does not sound pretty. Have you had any bites yet? No bites. Okay, sounds good. Well, good luck on the rest of your day. and feel free to give us a call at any time you want an update. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. And that was the Auspicious off of St. Martin calling in. Pretty rough weather they're having there. But they're still out there fishing. They just started fishing about 15 minutes ago. Again, he said 20 to 25 knots with 10 to 14 foot seas. Also, I got a report from Dave Fields, aka Jughead for all of you that know him. He's running the Hit and Run, and they're fishing in the lower Bahamas. They're by Mayaguana, and there also it's blowing 20 to 25 knots. The weather I have for Bermuda is still very, very nice, and unfortunately the fishing is quite slow. Now, before we go any further, does anybody have any questions? I'm reading it as we come in. I believe Steve Merrill had a question for me earlier, and I'm going to answer it right now. He wanted to know what is the proper formula for coming up with a weight of a fish, and that is your girth in inches squared times length in inches divided by 800, and that should give you a roundabout figure for what the blue marlin weighs. Again, that's roundabout, but at least it'll give you a good heads up. Another good heads up is the tail measurement. A 15-inch tail usually means about a 500-pound fish. A 17-inch tail means about 700 pounds. So 1 inch usually adds 100 pound, give or take. Again, these are all estimates. These are all estimates. Hold on 1 second. We got another call coming in from the United Kingdom. Hello, World Cup. How can I help you? Hey, from Madeira. How are you, sir? With your fish on the Macaira, you're towing your fish in. You're going to have to tow him in because you cannot get him in the boat. All right. Have you gotten a chance to? We've seen the pictures of your boat. Now, did you get a chance to put a tape measure on them? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Okay, so your estimate is going to be 600 pounds, and you're going to be towing him into port as we speak. All right, I'm going to show you. Hold on 1 second. I have local time here at 9:10 boated aboard the Macaira, estimated 600 pounds, and you're going to tow him back into port. All righty, well, we are standing by for photos and a fish weight as soon as you get back to port. All right, well, we're sitting here waiting for you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good luck. And there you have it. Third fish of the day in the Blue Marlin World Cup out of Madeira on the Blue Macaira. Estimated weight, 600 pounds. All right. Anybody else with any other questions? Terry, I see you. Blue Macaira. There you go. Dominic, hashtag, where's my meatballs? Anyway, guys, this is our 9 o'clock update. It's been an incredible one so far. Any other questions that you want to ask, write them down. Meet us here at 12 o'clock. We'll answer them for you. Also, keep sending in the pictures of whatever you're catching offshore. We want to share it with everybody. Post it on social media. Let everybody know what we're doing. So, anyway, guys, happy 4th of July. Happy fishing. And what time in the Eastern time does tournament end? The last lines out here from Kona will be 11:30 tonight, correct? 10:30. We have 10:30 tonight Eastern time zone. Will be lines out for Hawaii. So keep watching us. That will be our last broadcast. We'll be doing them every 3 hours, and our last one will be at 10:30. Any reports from the Gulf? The time right now, the Gulf should start fishing here shortly. Their next time zone to be put in, 3 a.m. in Kona. Well, I'll tell you what, Joshua, for all those guys that woke me up from Kona this morning, wanted to know what their confirmation number is, wake somebody up. Make it fair for me because I don't have time to wake them up right now. Louis, good morning. How are you? Finn and Fields, thank you for naming me Sportsman of the Year. I appreciate it. And guys, we will see you at 12 o'clock noon Eastern Time. Talk to you later. Thank you, sir.